So welcome back, or welcome if you're new. It's Sunshine Lorena, and this is a weekly vlog number 11, and this should be going up on Bookmas Vlogmas day number 22. So guys, yes, it is my weekly vlog, kicking off another week. So it's Monday the 13th. Yeah, it's Monday the 13th of December, so technically it's Vlogmas, Bookmas day 13. And yeah, I'm just going to give you a quick little rundown on what my reading plans are for this week. And yeah, so I am in the middle. I'm about 25% of the way through Christmas with Hamish, a holiday romance, and it's by Sophie Pengalon. This is an arc that I got back in November from NetGalley's Read Now, and I'm trying to get it done. I'm already started the other week, but then I focused on other books last week more than this one. It is a quick read, so I should get this done quite quickly. I'm going to focus on it the first part of the week. In this one, we have our main character is Verity. She ends up going to her sister's wedding that was just before Christmas. Her and her sister don't always get on because her sister always seems to get her way of people. And long story short, their sister's dog sitter ends up getting the flu and can't look after the dog while her and her new husband are going off on a cruise, which is a Disney cruise, for their honeymoon. So Verity ends up having to cancel her plans, which she was planning on spending Christmas with a couple of friends in a ski resort. She has to cancel it so she can dog sit her sister's dog because it can't go into a kennel. However, there is a slight upside on this in the fact that the neighbour is very cute. So definitely some romance is going to be happening in this one. Then this morning I have started The Christmas Escape by Sarah Morgan. This is my third Sarah Morgan book, and I definitely get the vibe that she always seems to deal in family dramas in her books. I do enjoy it because there is a light-heartedness to it, but also she touches on other topics. So yes, I've picked up the audiobook on this one. I do also have the ebook from the library borrowed as well, so I think I'm going to be switching in between, but probably mostly going to be listening to this as an audiobook. As I mean, if you've been on my channel, been watching these vlogs for a while, you'll know that I do enjoy a good audiobook. It's really great, I find, when I'm cooking, cleaning, doing those sort of tasks where I am doing something but it's not like I'm having to take information in, so I can listen to an audiobook, and it helps me get a lot of reading done. So in this one, it was supposed to be Christie's perfect Christmas getaway, a trip to Lapland with her family and her best friend Alex. But facing a make-or-break marriage crisis, Christie desperately needs time alone with her husband. Her solution: Alex can take Christie's little daughter to Lapland and they will reunite 3 days for Christmas. They will reunite there for Christmas Day. It's a big ask, but what else are friends are for? There's nothing Alex won't do for Christie, but Christie's request to stay Christmas has given Alex sleepless nights. She knows something's wrong, but for the first time ever, Christie isn't talking, and even the Arctic temperatures in Lapland aren't enough to dampen the seriously inconvenient sizzle Alex has developed for Zach, a fellow guest and nemesis from her past. As secrets unravel and unexpected romance shines under the northern lights, can Christie and Alex's Christmas escape give them the courage to fight for the relationships they really want and save the precious gift of each other's friendship? So I'm just at the point where the marriage crisis is starting to kind of appear, and Christie has asked Alex if she can go ahead with her daughter to Lapland, because they already had it booked anyway. So I'm at that point, not that too far into it, and I'm enjoying it so far. I think it's been a really good, easy, quick read, and we are loving the Christmas books at the moment. I love Christmas vibes, Christmas films, etc. So yeah, that is it for the moment, and I will catch up with you later on. finished my Italian class. So yes, after work I did a little bit of my Italian homework, and then I did some reading of Christmas with Hamish. I'm really enjoying the interactions between Verity and Nicole. I'm loving the chemistry. She obviously is going to be around for like a week, dog sitting her sister's dog, and she's very much like she's like very much doesn't want anything to happen with them, because she knows in a week's time she is going to be going off and disappearing. She would have been fine if it had been just the night of the wedding and she wasn't staying. She said she was totally fine with that, but because it's a week, she's like worried that she's going to actually like him, so she doesn't want any romantic stuff happening. But I mean, it's a romance book, so I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. But I'm loving their interactions together. I love her interaction with Hamish the dog. And then Nicole also has a dog whose name I cannot remember now. And the two dogs together are like adorable as well. Just love that whole thing. So yes, so I read a little bit of that. And then I actually had my dinner before my Italian class. Same as last week. I don't know why, but I was like hungry. I don't think I had like a big enough lunch. So I had dinner before. I did a little bit of editing, watched a little bit of Christmas with the Cranks, which I need to finish. I finished editing the video for tomorrow, so I'm going to be uploading that just now. And yes, like I said, I finished Italian class. I think I'm actually going to have a bath. It's been a while since I've like ran a bath and like just chilled and relaxed, so I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to have like a face mask and stuff, so I think I'm going to listen to The Christmas Escape by Sarah Morgan, because I haven't read it since I spoke to you this morning. So I think I'm going to have that on, the audiobook, whilst I'm in the bath, and then read some more of Christmas with Hamish, and that's kind of it for my evening plans, my reading plans. Just going to chill. I just feel really tired. I didn't sleep well last night. So yes, I just really want to have a nice relaxing bath, listen to my audiobook, read a little bit, and then have a nice good night's rest, you know? That's what I want. And yes, that's it. So I'll finish uploading this video, have my bath. I need to kind of finalise what I want to film tomorrow for Thursday, Friday's videos. Lots of stuff going through my head about this Vlogmas, guys. We're keeping on top of it though. I'm keeping on top of it, which is fantastic. But that's it. That's the update for the moment. I feel like I'm rambling on. It's gonna be quiet here. And oh, one more thing about my Italian class. I was the only person that attended today. For the last few weeks it's only been two of us, or the other person that's come along has been a bit late, so like half the class has been me anyway. And it's been really nice. It's pretty much like today was like a private lesson, and in the last few weeks I've like had half a private lesson and half of one in person, and it's been so good because we are supposed to be four, but like people have had other commitments and stuff, I think, because it's in the run up to Christmas, you know. So yes, that's been really good, like good value for money for me, I'm saying. And yes, I need to keep on top of my Italian. You know, we need to do that Italian exam next year, guys. So yes, I'm studying that grammar. And yeah, that's it. I'll speak to you later. Thursday and Fridays I've just filmed. I still need to edit the one for tomorrow, which is last week's weekly vlog, because I need to finish editing that. I'm going to do that evening. I'm going to do that this evening. I'm going to get it done, uploaded, everything. I do not have to go into the office tomorrow because the government guidance changed on their stance about working. You should try and work from home, so I don't have to go to the office. So I have a little bit more time than normal on a Wednesday because I don't have to go into the office. Because I definitely read more when I'm at home because I use my lunch break a little bit more. I have more time leading up to actually having to start work as well, you know. So yes, I need to get that edited tonight. So I don't know how much actual reading I'll get done tonight. I haven't read that much more since I updated you yesterday. It's only been about 5%. However, I have thoughts. I have thoughts, and I'm speaking about Christmas with Hamish. Sorry, I feel like doing those two videos is just fried my brain a little bit, and my voice is starting to go. Talking too much. But yes, Christmas with Hamish. So I have thoughts, guys. I have thoughts. Now, on the premise, etc. Obviously, you know, holiday romance, just the first short period. I knew there was going to be a bit of like insta love, which for Christmas romances, it doesn't bother me that much. Even in normal romance books, doesn't bother me too much. It just depends on how it's dealt with. There's a certain level that I'm okay with insta love, okay? A certain level. And Christmas books, I feel like holiday romances, etc. You know, my tolerance tends to be a little bit higher. But in this one, it's just went to a whole other level of insta love, and I was like, oh, like, a bit much. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, this is a bit much. Your feelings are a bit much. But I'm still enjoying it. It's just like, it's a bit too much insta love for me. I mean, it depends how this kind of plays out, but since that character has said that thing, and to some other characters, I know I'm being super vague, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's just like, that's too much. You know, you've went up a whole other level that, yeah, you know, really at this stage, no. You literally met like 2 days ago, so really. That's all I have to say on that. I'm still going to read it. Like I said, I'm still enjoying it. It's just like, really, bit much. You've known each other 2 days. 2, maybe 3 days at this point. Can't remember, but still, too much. But yes, I'm going to continue reading that. But yes, we need to do dinner. We need to do the dinner. And then, yes, edit. I finished watching Christmas with the Cranks at lunchtime, like with my breakfast, etc. at lunchtime. Finished it. I enjoyed it. So I read Skipping Christmas by John Grisham in November, which I later found out was Christmas with the Cranks, and I'd never watched Christmas with the Cranks, which is why I wanted to watch it this holiday season. And yeah, I think the adaptation stayed more or less true to the book. There are some elements that weren't in the book, but it's basically the same. So I think, you know, they did adaptation well. They stuck to what was done in the book more or less, with those few exceptions. But yeah, it's not. I enjoyed reading the book. I feel like the book was a little bit more funny than the film. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. But yeah, I thought it was a nice Christmas film, but is it going to be an all-time favourite? No, it is not Elf. It is not Elf, guys. It is not The Grinch, the one with Jim Carrey. And it's not Love Actually. But it's a decent Christmas film. You know, it's not over the top, cheesy, well, a little bit, but you know. And that's it, that's the update. I also saw that there's a Nativity 3. So in last week's vlog, I watched Nativity 2 because I'd never watched it before. Previous weeks, I'd watched Nativity, which I've seen over the several years. If you're not British, you're probably like, what? Because I feel like it's a very British Christmas film, and I do not know if people in other countries know about it, but Nativity, the original one, it's so wholesome, so fun. It's about this primary school and how, you know, the kids aren't really that great at like doing things, and they're not supposed to have a nativity play, and there's this whole plot, and it's so cute. It is so cute. The second one, I was a bit you know. Towards the end, it brought it back up, but you know, the original was better. But I have seen that there's a third one. A different teacher again. I'm gonna watch it probably. I will watch it. And then I have seen that there's a fourth one, which honestly, I don't know if I'll watch the fourth one, because, like I said, the teachers changed from the first one to the second one, but Mr. Poppy has stayed. Mr. Poppy's in the third one, but it's a different teacher, which, okay. And I think it might be the same headmistress, but on the third one, from like the little trailer I saw, Mr. Poppy's no longer in it. It's supposed to be Mr. Poppy's brother, and looks like he's a different school teacher, like headmaster, etc. So it's just like basically not the original cast anymore. So at that point, I feel like I'm out, but I'm gonna try Nativity 3. Maybe will I watch it while I'm editing? Let's see. I'm doing a weekly vlog, so it's a bit harder. Anyway, I've been speaking for like 5 minutes or something. I'm gonna shut up now, guys. I'm gonna make my dinner and get editing. bits of update. I'm really tired. Like I took me a while to fall asleep last night and I woke up really early, which is so annoying. It did a little bit of productivity. Sorry, I'm not holding my camera properly. I was a little bit productive this morning. Did like, you know, washing sheets and stuff, boring adult stuff. Started to edit my video, which needs to go up tomorrow. And you know what, guys? It's so difficult. So it's me reacting to like my first ever book haul and TBR video, and I just, now that I'm editing, I realise like I filmed it in such a stupid way, so it's so hard to match everything up. So I've made it more difficult for myself. I've also lost a bit of time now because I went out to a COVID walk-in centre to try and get my booster, because I did manage to get an appointment, but it's not until like into January, but they have walk-in centres, so I thought, you know, give it a go. And I was there waiting in a queue for about 20 minutes or so, and it was a really long queue because I went to that one for my second one, and then they came out and like basically said like, if you want you can keep standing, but that point, and then like by like the bus stop, because the thing is it was a huge queue that went round that point, which was quite a bit in front of me where the bus stop was, the queue was going to take 2.5 hours to that point, at which point they would already be closed. It's like, it's not that we don't have enough vaccine, it's just that we don't have enough time, which makes sense because by the time you do your registration they ask you all those questions, etc. Then you have to get the vaccine and you have to sit for 15 minutes. It is probably almost half an hour, so like it makes sense. It was a huge queue, which is annoying. It's annoying, but you know, what can I do? I do have an appointment. I'm gonna get it eventually, but it was worth a shot. So yes, I need to edit that video tonight. I have to get that done. And then sorry, I had to stop filming because I just realised that like my weekly vlog went up at 5. I completely forgot to put the thumbnail. Oh, and then you know how YouTube, if you actually make videos yourself, you know how YouTube randomly like has like the 3 pictures that it randomly takes from the video, and they're always awful. Do you ever find it? So like it was literally one where my face was like, and I was like, that's not an attractive, it's not an attractive thumbnail. So yeah, that's been up for like almost 2 hours. Oh, no one needed to see that, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe people didn't click on it because of that awful face that I had. But anyway, reading. I have not physically read at all today, but I have been listening to The Christmas Escape, and I only have 20 minutes left. So I'm going to definitely get that done tonight, so that will be done. And yes, I'm enjoying it. I think Sarah Morgan's really good at doing like different family dynamics, relationships, and yeah, like found family. There's a little bit of that. She's really good at it, writing these characters. I think she also tackles a bit of a tough topic, and yeah, I know I admire it. And even though it's a Christmas book, I think it's done right. It's done right, but it's quite going to be interesting to see how it all fully wraps up. But obviously it's a romance, so you know, we kind of already know how it's going to end, but I like to see how it ends. But I am thinking a 3-star, unless, you know, something happens, maybe I'll bump up slightly at the end, but I'll get that done, get that video. I need video edited. I'm hungry, so I need to eat dinner. And then I might try and edit my book tag, which is for Friday, because tomorrow I have a flu vaccine. I'm so busy this week. I have a flu vaccine tomorrow, so I'm not going to really have that much time again in the evening. I might try and film at least one video tomorrow evening, so I have that for Saturday, and I'm off Friday, so I'm going to have to try and film a whole bunch of videos. I need to be prepared for the Christmas period. I don't know why I just said it like that, and that's it. I'm going to stop rambling on now because I feel like I've been talking for absolute ages. And yes, I will catch up with you later on. So I'm editing, and I mean, this video, like actually filming it was painful. Actually, like watching myself from a video that I did, my 3rd video ever, you know, back in was it July, August 2020, and oh, there's fireworks. Okay, that I just saw one. I saw one firework. That was nice, guys. Sorry. missed out. What was I saying? Yes, so I mean, it was painful actually filming it. It's in the sense that watching myself, like, from the very beginning of my journey, basically. And editing, like, it's so finicky, which is really annoying. Like I said, I filmed this in a stupid way. It's my own fault. But I'm having to watch those clips, and there's another firework. If I put the camera there, it's probably going to stop doing it, aren't they? I don't think I'll be able to get it, guys. Sorry. But anyway, watching myself over and over again. And it's just like, where is your personality? Like, oh, it is so painful. It is so painful watching myself. Like, I'm just like, yeah. So you know, I didn't think it was very thrilling. And it's just like, no, you hated it. You actually hated it. Just, you know, tell them. So yes, my personality was basically non-existent. At the start of my videos. It's so painful, but you know, I need to push on. I need to push on. I need to finish editing this, and like I said, I want to edit another one, and I do want to finish the audiobook tonight. And if I get all of those things done, that would be perfect. But yes, I'm going to stop rambling on about myself and getting distracted about fireworks. I'll catch up later. So it is a Thursday evening. I've just filmed another video, which is for Saturday. I'm so busy. And yes, I finished editing my reaction video last night, so that was uploaded. I finished editing the one for today this morning. No, for tomorrow, sorry. So I feel like I'm really ahead on the editing. So I didn't finish watching A Prince for Christmas on Netflix last night because it was too difficult trying to edit that video the way it was and have that in the background. So I'm going to finish it off this evening with dinner. And yes, I picked up a new audio. I finished The Christmas Escape last night. Really enjoyed it. Like I said last night, yeah, sticking with a 3-star for it. So I've got a new audiobook, which is A Very British Christmas, 12 Days of Discomfort and Joy by Roddy Marsden. And yes, it's a short one. It's only around 5.5 hours, and I have 2.5 hours left, but I'm listening a little bit faster, so should get that done not too long. I went to get my flu jab today, so I had to like walk there and walk back, so I listened to a good chunk of it then. Plus this morning when I was doing bits and pieces, and it is actually read by the author as well. It's what it says on the tin. It's non-fiction. And it's all the little traditions about British Christmases, the things that we do, and yes, it's really enjoyable. There's funny moments, like they've covered off like about like Christmas songs and Christmas carols, and like, you know, the things about like, you know, fighting over like what we're gonna watch, which big film we're gonna watch on BBC One or ITV. So yeah, it's covering off lots of different things, and what I've really enjoyed is that in between, you know, him giving the facts, etc., of all these things that we do at Christmas because it's Christmas and that's how we behave, is you get these little snippets of people's like memories or stories from Christmases past, and it's really an interesting insight to see what we do. And yes, it's just all those quintessentially British things that we do at Christmas, and it's really enjoyable. I'm enjoying it. I did start to pick up a Christmas with Hamish at lunch, but didn't finish that much. My plan is this evening to get a chunk of it read. So yes, I'm not gonna edit another video tonight. I'm gonna eat dinner, watch A Prince for Christmas, and read, and just chill. I'm off work tomorrow, so I have time to do some extra reading and extra filming as well. And that's it. That's the update for the moment. And yeah, catch up with you later on. And yeah, so I had today off from work, so I'd had to do some food shopping, etc. today, and I've just filmed a video for Sunday for Vlogmas, Bookmas, so I've done that, which is great. I'll need to get some editing done later on for tomorrow's video and Sunday's. But in terms of reading, I finished A Very British Christmas. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a great audiobook, a nice little non-fiction about like all these different traditions, and I thought it was really fun. Like I said, little bits and pieces from other people's Christmases, which was nice. I'm going to give this a 3-star. I really enjoyed it, so I finished that not that long ago, which is great. Christmas with Hamish, I'm about 70-ish% of the way through. I'm enjoying it. There's been a little bit of steam, a bit of spice, however you want to call it, happening, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm going to be interested to see how it comes all wrapped up at the end. You know, being a romance, I obviously have my thoughts on it, but we'll see how it actually ends up. For audiobooks, because I always like to have an audiobook on the go, one has come through earlier actually that I'd reserved in the library, and that's The Christmas Killer by Alex Pine. This is a D.I. James Walker book 1, and I've never actually listened to a thriller book on audio only. I've had it with the ebook or like the audiobook, the physical book, but I've never actually listened to a thriller on its own, so it's gonna be an interesting experience. But in this one, as the snow begins to fall, the body count begins to climb. D.I. James Walker is ready for a quiet family Christmas in the sleepy village of Kirkby Abbey. But when he opens an early Christmas present left on his doorstep, he soon realises it's no gift. Inside is a gruesome surprise and a promise: 12 days, 12 murders. Not long after, the first body is found, half frozen in the snow. As the blizzards descend, panic spreads through the remote Cumbrian village. There's a killer amongst them, and with 11 more victims to go, anyone could be next. Can James stop the killer before they strike again? The first in a new series, Alex Pine has written a dark, atmospheric crime novel set in a snowed-in Cumbrian village for fans of Val McDermott and Ross Greenwood and L.G. Ross. Sounds really interesting. You know, thought I'd switch up the Christmassy vibes a little bit and go through a Christmas thriller, so that sounds good. It's like 10 hours 40 minutes. I always listen to my audiobooks a little bit faster. I don't know how fast I'll listen to this one since I've not started it yet, but yes, that's going to be my audiobook. But the aim is to finish Christmas with Hamish first, get some editing done, and then I can look at picking up this other audiobook. But that's it for the moment, and I'll catch up with you later on. It's still morning, Saturday morning, so I'm just popping on to give you a little bit of an update. So yesterday, I finished Christmas with Hamish. Finally, I felt like it's taken me a while to finish it, and it's just because I kept picking up other books, not that it wasn't a good book, but I did really enjoy it. I thought it was a nice little kind of festive romance. I did feel it was a little bit insta-lovey, but you know, you expect these things with Christmas books and Christmas romances, but Nico is definitely a great character. He definitely was too perfect at times, but I think he did all the right things that Verity needed, and he was kind of like the perfect guy for her, so worked out well in the end. I gave it a 3-star, so yeah, did enjoy it. I finally posted my review for Nick Alley, posted it on my Instagram as well, because you know, I want to try and be more consistent with posting reviews. So yes, that was done. I have started A Christmas Killer this morning, by Alex Pine. So far I'm okay. Like I said, it is my very first audiobook. well, not my first audiobook, sorry, my very first thriller audiobook where I'm not actually reading an ebook or the actual physical book at the same time. But so far so good. I have 8.5 hours left, and I'm listening to it a little bit faster, so I should get that one done quite quickly. And then I have picked up The Secret Wife. It is an e-arc again from NetGalley. It came out on the 5th of December. So again, I'm a little bit behind in reading it, but not as behind as I was with the Christmas for Hamish. So doing a little bit better. I know it's not the Christmas vibes, and yes, actually thinking about it, I find it's a little bit odd that, like, I mean, I suppose thrillers get released throughout the year, but at the very start of December, I suppose I wouldn't expect there to be that many like thrillers being released. But anyway, in this one, it is The Secret Wife by Emily Shiner. And then in this one, you get in two narratives: Cara, the wife, and then Michael, the husband. So the chapters are going back and forward. I'm on 12% in the moment. I'm finding it really a quick read. I'm kind of getting through it quite quickly, which is always great in a thriller. But in this one, Cara is a devoted mother to two little girls. She loves her hectic life, but she looks forward to relaxing weekend alone while her husband Michael takes the kids on a camping trip. But their dream trip turns into a nightmare when their daughters are taken deep into the forest. One has returned safe, but one is still missing. As Cara and Michael frantically search for their little girl, it becomes clear that this is no random abduction. Her disappearance is linked to shocking secrets which only now are being revealed, and Cara begins to wonder how well she really knows her husband. Is this stress making her paranoid, or is she finally seeing him as he really is? Time is running out. How far will Cara go to find her daughter? Okay, so 12%. So this isn't really spoilery because I suppose it's in the first couple of chapters you find out, but Michael, the husband, oh, I do not like him. I do not like him. I feel like, I'm enjoying the fact that you get in like these two back and forths of the chapters, so you see both their thoughts. But I think it's really good that we're getting this back and forth because you get to see the thoughts of both of them. So Cara, so there's two daughters. Okay, Laura is the older one, and actually it's her husband's daughter, and then they have their own daughter together, Olivia. However, Cara is very much devoted to them. She loves both girls equally, and she's a great mother. But she had to give up, like her job. She was like a baker. She did bakery things, went to farmer market, etc. And her dream was to open her own bakery. However, with the two girls, she ended up giving up her job because she was having to look after them. One's 7 and 4, and now she feels like finally maybe she can start to actually go back to her dream. However, Michael reveals that he wants to have another child. Apparently he wants this big family because there was like this accident when he was younger and he lost all his older siblings, and he promised his mum that he would have a big family. And Cara is really not keen on the idea, but he asked her to think over the weekend when he takes the girls away. She's really not keen about it. And she said she wasn't even sure that she wanted to have Olivia, but it all happened so fast. And it's like, it's a bit odd, isn't it? And then you get his side of it, and he basically is orchestrated things. If he wants something in his life, he will make it happen. So he obviously orchestrated it to get her pregnant the first time, or kind of do it so quickly that she never had time to really think about it. And she's happy, she's a mother, she's enjoyed it, but she does want her life back. And yes, you very much get this controlling, he's very controlling, you can tell. And then, what was it? I highlighted something and I was like, this guy, honestly. Let me go to my notes, wait a minute. Where is it? Yeah, I love that she's such a good mum, love that she hits the ground running, but when I want to see my wife, I need her to be more agreeable. And there's things like that, and he's like, this guy is so controlling. But he's manipulates her, obviously, without her really realising. So, yeah, I don't like him. And it's going to be interesting to see what other things get revealed. We did the prologue, we did get a little scene of like when the girls, somebody else came and like said, my puppy's lost, etc., because the dad had popped away and has obviously taken them into the woods. It's going to be really interesting when the camping trip happens to see what goes on. But yeah, Michael, I do not like him. He's manipulative, controlling, She doesn't know it, and I really do hope that she realises it throughout this. But yeah, really fast pace, quick. I am enjoying it. And that's it for reading updates at the moment. I have edited the video for today, uploaded it. I have finished editing the one for tomorrow, and I'm gonna go, I need to upload that one still and do the thumbnail. But otherwise, you know, we're ahead of the game, and tomorrow is gonna be like a massive filming day for me. So I do want to get a bit of reading done today if I can, and watch some films and things, and just kind of chill. And that's it. I will catch up with you later on. Hey, it is a Sunday afternoon. Let me just get rid of the glasses. A Sunday afternoon. So I have filmed a couple of more Vlogmas videos this morning. So I've just finished editing tomorrow's one, which is Best Books of 2021. And I still have to edit the Worst Books of 2021, which is Tuesdays. This vlog will be Wednesdays. So I need to film Thursdays and Fridays videos, which will be the last two of Vlogmas. We've done it, guys, we've done it. So I need to finish those two. My plan was to also post, then go back to posting on Sunday. Okay guys, sorry, I had to empty some of my memory card because I hadn't emptied any of this week's footage, so yeah, memory card was full. So what I was saying is, yeah, I need to film a few more videos. So yes, done up to, this is Wednesday's one, the weekly log. And then Thursday my plan was Winter Ween TBR, and then Friday anticipated Jan reads, but I think I'm gonna switch Sunday's video, which is post Vlogmas Bookmas 2021 goal review with Winter Ween TBR. I think I'd rather do TBR on the Sunday, and then I don't have my Christmas tree etc as the background, because you know, Winter Ween is not, doesn't scream Christmas. And then I still need to film my Jan TBR as well, guys. Oh, so much to do. This, yeah, basically I am just assuming that Christmas is gonna happen as planned, despite all like the news going on, different countries banning us, etc. So we need to wait and see what's happening with that. But I'm just going ahead as if our Christmas plans as they stand right now aren't going to happen. So I need to get these videos done. I just finished watching Elf when I was editing, which is really nice. I love Elf. Santa! It's one of my favourite Christmas films. So yes, I need to film Anticipated Jan reads 2021 and goal review, Winter Ween TBR and Jan TBR. And I need to have them all edited by around about 2 o'clock on Tuesday. Just to make sure I've got everything. So yeah, and then I need to edit them all, and yeah. So today, in terms of reading, not that much is happening because I need to get these filmed first of all, and then I can worry about the editing afterwards, because then I can just watch films in the background. That's fine. It doesn't take too long. It's the weekly vlog that is gonna get me. The weekly vlog is going to get me in terms of the editing. But yes, I'm going to be quiet now because we need to get on with the filming. And yeah, you will get updates from me later on if I do actually read anything. So Sunday evening, quick little update for me. So I didn't film as much as I wanted to, however I have filmed to the end of Vlogmas Bookmas. So I have up until the 24th, and I'm editing currently the 21st, then this is the 22nd, etc. I'm not going to go through the whole list again. So yes, I definitely did not video as much as I wanted to, but it got really foggy all of a sudden and it got dark a lot earlier. Yeah, so okay. So yes, that's that. So yeah, reading, only listened to a little bit while I've been making dinner, of the audiobook of A Christmas Killer. I'm enjoying it. I'm okay so far with doing a thriller in an audiobook. It's been okay so far, so I feel like I haven't missed any details, so maybe I can do thrillers and audiobooks in the future. So yes, priority tonight is getting editing. Tomorrow's one's up, edited, into the thumbnail. I'm almost done Tuesday's one, and then yeah, obviously the weekly vlog. It's gonna take a while, but I might skip over to Thursday, Fridays, get them done out of the way, and then focus on the vlog. And yeah, that's it in terms of reading and editing updates. But yes, I might pop on again a little bit to let you know if I do actually read anything this evening. But I'm watching The Grinch whilst editing, and I love The Grinch, and I watched Elf earlier. Elf is my favourite Christmas film, and I also love The Grinch. These are like my two favourite ones. So yes, not bad things to have on while editing at all. But yes, I'll catch you in a bit. Hi guys, it's like 9:30 now. So I'm popping on to close the vlog. I've been doing really well with my editing. I only have this weekly vlog. I'll need to edit this one, and then also need to edit my video for day 24. And then all the editing is done, which is great. I just need to upload day 23. I need to do thumbnails and stuff, but yes, pretty happy where I am in terms of my editing and getting things done on time. I have been reading a little bit more of A Christmas Killer on the audiobook, just as I've been doing the few bits and pieces this evening. And I am now I have 7 hours left. I am enjoying it. It's just at the start now. You know, we've seen what he's got in his gift. He's doing investigations. They're trying to work out, is it actually a threat? Is somebody actually going to be killed? But no one turned up dead yet. So yes, quite still on the early stages of the mystery. But yes, I'm ending the vlog here. Yeah, so I'll continue reading a little bit of The Secret Wife this evening, but I'm not going to read that much, so I'm not really going to have an update for you. So that's why I'm going to end it here. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!